Hi, my name is Cameron Carlson with AnimeLocation.tv. Here I'm at Animatic 2017 with Mr. Dennis Daniels. How are you doing?
Doing pretty good. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. So it's been a year about since the last time we got the chance to talk to you. It was at Animatic 2016. How have you been since then?
It's been kind of up and down, good stuff happening, more guests at conventions, bad news, brother got married. So I gained a sister-in-law, but more importantly, I didn't lose a dork. No, it's just been crazy things going on, trying to get the motivation to get back up and back in the saddle after the crazy 2015 and 2016 that my family had. But, it's one day at a time. We're getting there. Getting there just fine.
That's the important part, is to stay positive. Stay positive. So tell us about your panels that you'll be bringing here to Animaticon this year. I mean, we always know about the awesome Steven Universe panel, but what other panels?
Whoa. Are you talking about a Steven's Guide to the Universe, now with 7,800 fans on Facebook at facebook.com/Steven's Guide to the Universe?
Yes.
Which also, you can get these fantastic buttons for $3 on Store Envy. I know, that's nice right there. But we'll be doing, I'll be in the lip sync battle. I gotta go up against this Star-Lord guy. He's pretty tough. I've had tough competition last year, and I wowed him, but I'll just do what I do best, and that's dance my ever-loving heart out. Got some songs that I think are appropriate for me. Don't know if the others will like it, but that's okay. I'm not in this to entertain them. I'm in it to entertain myself and show my lip sync battle skills. Also doing Steven's Guide to the Universe, as usual. We're having a lot of fun, giving away an awesome Steven Universe Edition Yahtzee shaker. And we're going to be playing an awesome episode, which we're going to let the fans pick, because next weekend is such a big weekend in sports. Not only do you have the opening day for Major League Baseball, but you've also got WrestleMania. So we'll be playing either Tiger Millionaire or Hit the Diamond, which are both wrestling and baseball themed respectively. I'll be doing convention stories of terror, Scream. It's actually in Scream-O-Vision, a product from Holland. Scream-O-Vision allows you to fully immerse yourself in the horror of these convention stories. So whenever someone goes, Scream, everyone will scream. I don't know about that part. That was just a Freakazoid joke from my expense. But, so yeah, I'll be here closing ceremonies, seeing how this thing wraps up, and then see where we go from there.
Awesome. So again, talking about being a fan, what drew you to actually start becoming a fan of Steven? Actually, I went into your panel last year, and it really was an educational panel, so I kind of got into it a little bit, and I can understand it. So what drew you into the fandom?
Well, yes, I'm sure you and the other two people that were there had a great time.
More than just two.
I'm kidding. Well, first off, look at Steven. Actually, we have an image over here. Hang on one second. First off, look at Steven.
Yep.
And then look at me. And now the resemblance, pretty uncanny if I do say so myself. Second, I guess it's because it's a lot different from the other shows that Cartoon Network has been introducing by forcing it down our throats, like the never-ending train wreck that is Teen Titans Go. Tell me about it. Why does that show need a special every week? We don't want to see a daylight saving special. We don't want to see a St. Patrick's Day special. I'm waiting for the Flag Day special, where they gotta find, where all the flags have gone. And there's some goofy reference in there that we're probably not going to realize till near the end of the episode, because, Teen Titans Go writers.
Yeah, they're not the best.
And this show, it used to be good.
I know.
Before they said, hey, let's take a great show like Teen Titans, let's take stupid internet stuff, smash them together.
Yeah.
Brilliant writing. But no, Steven is unlike anything that I've seen in the last 10 years on Cartoon Network. It's got great music, great characters, personal stories that I think we can all relate to from different walks of life. It's also breaking some boundaries by showing the first same-sex couple on there.
It does.
I believe that is the first same-sex couple that Cartoon Network has ever shown on a children's animated program.
It deals with really heavy themes, and that's one of those ones that I think kids can kind of wrap their heads around doing that. So what do you think that makes panels like the Tea Time with Deadpool and the ones that you do be so popular here at the con?
Well, actually, I have a confession. I kind of modeled Steven's Guide after Tea Time. So, we're like Tea Time in the daytime. We just don't do the crazy wacky drinking and the constant references to as the late Chuck Berry would quote, our ding-a-ling-a-ling.
Yeah.
No, we like to have the audience, join in the conversation. We invite cosplayers like that awesome Ruby and Sapphire over there, cosplayers like them to join us on the panel and talk and have a good time. I brought my friend Celestial Cosplay.
She just disappeared.
She disappeared somewhere. I guess she's getting changed into one of her favorite characters, Stevani.
Okay.
And she'll be doing the panel with me this year at Animatic Con. We got a Peridot that joins us. We'll have an Amethyst, a Rose Quartz, my younger dad. We have all kinds. We want to get the people involved in the panel because we are fans too. So it's only fair that we get the fans involved in the show. So we'll have them, answer questions. We'll come up if they're in character. If they're cosplaying, we'll have them do stuff in character. Keeps the freshness, and of course, it doesn't help that you have the comedic wit of one crazy son of an unnamed goat. This guy, right here.
Alrighty, so My Little Pony continues going along strong. What do you think of the past season?
To be honest, I haven't seen it. I've really kind of taken a step back from the Brony fandom until we can figure out what we want to do with my show, Camelot Radio. Just right now, the time has been very difficult to find the time to even do the show. Following my grandfather's death and my aunt's diagnosis of Parkinson's disease, kind of takes a back seat when you have to take care of family. It's right now, but I've heard some really mixed reactions about it. Like it's getting on its last legs, but I've also heard good things about it. And of course, with the 7th season coming out in just a few short weeks, it could open the door for some brand new stuff. 2017 is a big year for the My Little Pony franchise.
Well, and going along with that, there's going to be a future film potentially for the franchise. So what are your thoughts on that?
Not potential, an actual film coming out later this fall.
Okay.
So a lot of buzz. They've got a lot of big name musicians and singers and actors for this show, but they're also going to have the main 6. And since I know one of the ones, that is usually dragging along in the background. Hey, Kathy. We're going to try to get her on so she can talk to us about what's going to make this show great. Hopefully this will be Spike's big chance to step into the spotlight and save the day like he did in season, I believe, 4 when he saved, or season 2. No, 3. It was 3. 3, 4. Yeah, when he stepped in to save the Crystal Empire.
Yeah. Alrighty, now 2 years in, what are your thoughts on Animatic Con and the message that they bring forth to people?
To quote that old saying, I like it, I love it, I want some more of it. This has been a fantastic convention to raise awareness for autism. Autism, is normally put to the wayside most of the time, so it's great that a convention can find a great cause not only to bring people together, but to celebrate what makes the anime fandom great and also raise awareness and money for families and children who are diagnosed with autism and are dealing with it on a daily basis. This isn't like a cold or a flu that goes away eventually. This is a lifetime condition. And it's so cool to see there are actually some people here who are autistic and are having a great time. So it's really cool. Yep. Even her back there. Even she's having a good time. I don't know. She's some kind of Borderland girl. I don't know who she is, but she's having a good time. I don't think she fits into the category, but I just think she's having a good time.
Alrighty. So what projects are you working on for the rest of the 2017 season?
Well, throughout time, man has had many great inventions: fire, the kite, Heineken. But I've been working on something that I think is truly groundbreaking. May I present the NES. Well, I didn't invent it. The technique was already out there by a guy named Hal Chu, Gesundheit. What this is a retro gaming console built into an NES cartridge. But that's not all. It plays some of your favorite video game consoles. NES, TurboGrafx, Config, Super Nintendo, Atari 2600, Sega Game Gear, Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, Sega Genesis, Super NES, just to name a few. And as you can see right there, it's also got the super handsome custom label by yours truly, Steven Universe, because Steven. And we've actually got one in the Animatic Con's charity auction. Yep. A special one that I've titled Anime's Grand Adventure. So if you're here at the con, be sure to look for that. It's already raised $75.
Yep, I saw that.
Everyone's seeing it. It's a really hot commodity. It's really, it doesn't take a scientist to explain how it works. Basically, it uses a little mini computer called a Raspberry Pi Zero. And that, connected through some cables and a USB hub, turns into a little gaming console that you can take on the go. Because what was sad was Animatic Con didn't bring a lot of retro gaming consoles with them. They brought none, actually. So we figured, well, hey, didn't bring it, so why don't we provide the retro gaming experience for the con itself. Yeah. So we have it right here, so anyone can walk on up, try it out. If they like it, go over to the charity auction, bid on their own, and take not only a great souvenir from an awesome convention, but something that they will have countless hours of enjoyable playtime playing.
Yep. Alrighty, and now is there any way to keep up with you online and any message you want to get out to your wonderful fans out there?
Let's see. There's Twitter at The Dennis Daniel, Facebook at Steven's Guide to the Universe, Twitter at Steven's Guide. You can follow my photography business, Little Professor Productions, at littleprofessorproductions.com. Canterlot Radio still running, at Canterlot Radio on Twitter and Facebook. And I guess all my audience and my fans out there, the one fan that's out there, I will be home Sunday, Mom. But no, thank you guys for continuing to support us in every endeavor we do. It makes the journey and the hardships more worthwhile.
Thanks a lot, Dennis. This was wonderful. Thank you so much, my friend.
Hey, no
Thank
problem,
you.
Man.